From Billboard Chris on Twitter, or X as it's now called. This girl in 6th grade just got her first puberty blocker implant. Jack, the little girl, says, "Sure, I'm a kid, but it doesn't take a genius to realize that I'm not a girl. They are sterilizing an 11-year-old. This is gotten way out of hand. This gender ideology stuff has gone way too far. They're abusing children. They're sterilizing them, cutting off their tits, cutting off their wieners, and pumping them full of puberty blockers to make sure that they don't develop like they're supposed to." And it's absolutely disgusting. If you're not familiar with Billboard Chris, go check him out on social media. Go check him out everywhere. He's great. He does a lot of on-the-street interviews. He does a lot of them with James Klug. James Klug, he's another one. Go check his YouTube channel out. He's awesome. These street interviews are great. They meet and talk to a lot of unhinged people. It's very fascinating, but also kind of worrying. The stuff some of these people are saying and advocating for, especially when it comes to this kind of stuff. But yeah, let's check out this video because this is it's sad.
I'm gonna be right here. And you can squeeze it.
The 6th grader is about to have a
This is
tiny
a little
medical
girl.
device implanted in his left arm.
Cut this up.
Jack's dad and mom are at his side.
Oh, jeez, I'm really terrified.
Relax. Jack, just relax.
Jack,
Jack. It's just in your head.
Hey, Jack.
Jack, relax. Just
Meredith's gonna.
These adults should be arrested. This is child abuse. It's not just sticking a needle in a kid's arm and they're crying about it. No. You're injecting them full of puberty blockers to try to change their gender or their entire makeup, their biology. You're trying to stop them from developing like they're supposed to. Trying to change this little girl into a boy, which will never happen. And this girl is going to grow up to have all sorts of problems. And it's just...
Put some more numbing to make sure that it's all numb, okay?
The implant stops female puberty and will keep Jack from growing breasts.
Great.
There you go.
What
I'm
would you
sure
say to
she'll
people
love
who
that.
think kids are just too young to make this kind of decision?
Sure, I'm a kid, but it doesn't take a genius to realize that I'm not a girl.
Again, you're a kid. And this is not to attack the kid. It's not what this is about. It's the adults in this kid's life. The adults surrounding this person. They are the ones to blame for this, not the kid. The kid doesn't know any better. The kid has been brainwashed and fed all these lies. And it's the adults who need to be dealt with. All right, they're the people responsible for all of this. Filling this little girl's heads full of, you can change your body, you can be a boy. You are a boy, actually. And if we just inject you full of puberty blockers, you will be that. We'll stop your breasts from growing. You won't grow up to be a normal girl. Not knowing that she's going to grow up and realize that they used her as a lab rat and a social experiment. This is disgusting.
An estimated 1.4 million adults in the U.S. identify as trans, 150,000 teens. But figures for younger children are largely unknown. Here in the Bay Area, there are at least 6 clinics for trans kids. UCSF serves about 800 children at its 3 clinics. Stanford sees 300 kids. Kaiser Permanente wouldn't tell us how many patients it sees at its 2 centers. But we do know there are more than 1,000 trans children served at the other 4 clinics.
Wow, 1,000
Some
trans
kids started
kids.
therapy at 3 years old to
3
transition
years old.
socially, which means
Transition
changing their
socially. They're transitioning them socially. Must be like, it's like they don't even have gender dysphoria. Like, they're just, hey, you picked up a Barbie once. There you go, you're trans. You're not Timmy anymore, you're Tammy.
names and wardrobes to match the gender they choose. Which
This is
brings
fucked
us
up.
back to Jack.
You want to see it? Yeah.
Yeah.
So
It's been more than 2 years since a medical implant began pausing his puberty.
It went really well. It's in there, and you know what? It's working right now.
This
Doctors
kid is
recommend
gonna.
kids get off puberty blockers by the time they turn 14, which means Jack will soon have to decide whether to start taking testosterone to blend in as a boy, or get off the drugs to restart puberty.
To blend in as a boy. Take testosterone to blend in as a boy. Because you're not a boy. You have to try to blend in as a boy by taking testosterone.
As a girl.
Why would I ever want to go back into that shell? Because I know deep down inside I am a boy. And I know I won't
What
change
makes
my
you a
mind
boy?
because being a boy is the best thing that's ever happened to me. Like,
Again, not trying to attack the kid, but what makes you a boy? Cutting your hair short, putting on a backwards cap, putting on a polo. That doesn't make you a boy. Sorry. But, I mean, these people should be locked up. And I feel bad for this kid. Sorry, you're never going to be a boy. It's not how this works. And it's just very sad what's happening to these kids. These people. This is why I want to talk about stuff like this. Show people like you what's going on if you haven't seen stuff like this before. And like the reality of what's actually happening. This is absolutely insane. So, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about all this in the comments. Share it with people. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you like what you see here. And I guess I'll talk to you later.